How does a float switch cause dishwasher leaks? Imagine your dishwasher as a tiny water park, with a float switch acting like the water level referee. It keeps the water just right, not too high or too low. But if this little part goes haywire, things can get messy. The float switch is a small device inside the dishwasher that senses how much water is in the tub. It usually has a float, which is a small plastic dome or cylinder that moves up and down with the water level. When the water rises during a wash cycle, the float lifts with it. Once it hits a certain point, the float triggers a switch that tells the water inlet valve to stop filling. This prevents overfilling and flooding. But if the float or switch malfunctions, problems happen. If the float gets stuck in the raised position because of dirt, grime, or a mechanical snag, it might falsely signal that the water level is already high. This can cause the dishwasher to stop filling early, but sometimes, if the float is stuck in the lowered position or doesn't move freely, the dishwasher might not detect the correct water level. That can lead to overfilling because the switch isn't telling the water inlet to shut off. Over time, this excess water can spill out of the door or leak through seals. The float switch itself can also fail. If the electrical parts inside the switch wear out or break, it might not send the right signals. A damaged switch can keep the water flowing even when it shouldn't, causing the tub to overflow. Some dishwashers have a gasket or seal around the float switch housing. If this gasket cracks, becomes loose, or is missing, water can leak out from around the switch area during cycles. This small leak might seem minor but can lead to bigger water issues if not fixed. When the float switch doesn't stop the water at the right level, the water can rise above the heating element or spill over the edges of the tub. This water then escapes through door seals or drain tubes, causing leaks on your kitchen floor. To check if the float switch is the culprit, you can open the dishwasher mid-cycle and see if the float moves freely up and down. Cleaning away dirt or buildup around it can sometimes fix the problem. If the float or gasket is damaged, replacing those parts is often the best solution. Accessing the float switch usually involves removing the bottom panel of the dishwasher and carefully detaching the float assembly. Replacing the gasket around the switch housing can also stop leaks from that area. Remember, a small part like the float switch plays a big role in preventing water from flooding your kitchen. When it stops working properly, it can cause your dishwasher to overfill and leak. Regularly inspecting and maintaining this part can help keep your dishwasher running smoothly and your kitchen dry.